Good afternoon everybody and welcome to episode 22, I think it is, of the Books, Hooks and Yarn Knitting Podcast. I'm Crystal and welcome to my little thing that I do where I like to chat about what I've been making with my hands a lot apparently. It's like late afternoon here and it's Tuesday the 29th of June and there's like a lot of afternoon sun coming in here, so it's absolutely beautiful. Unfortunately, it's like missing me. It's just getting all of my yarn, but that's fine. Whatevs. It's cool. I am not even sure what I'm showing this week, in all honesty. I have some whips to show. No finished objects. I was hoping to have one or two. Life didn't quite work out that way. So I guess I will start with whips. As you know, almost 2 weeks ago, I had surgery on my ankle. And if you didn't know that, now you do. And today I had to go get my stitches taken out. So while I was waiting at the hospital to get seen by the wound clinic and orthopedics and everything, I I was working on this sock. These are the DK Shorty Socks. I did have one last week to show you guys. This is the pattern. It's a free pattern on Ravelry. Simple DK Shorty Socks. But I ignore that. My husband decided to use it as a note-taking thing. One's Woolfield Studio, I think. Yeah, Woolfield. But yeah, simple DK Shorty Socks on Ravelry. You'll be able to find them. Really easy to find. I already did one. I misnamed this colorway last week. This is actually called Ecstatic by Yarns by the Bay. This is Liz. She sent this skein of yarn and the pattern to me just for recovery from surgery, which is really sweet of her, and they are absolutely beautiful socks. They are so soft. It's like wearing a little cloud on my feet. I absolutely love them. So it's just a short 12 round ribbing, heel flap and gusset with a slip stitch heel. Knit your foot, do your toes, you're done. So yeah, I did the ribbing last night on my second sock so that I would have a sock ready to go to the hospital today, forgetting that I didn't have to knit like rounds for the leg and stuff. I forgot that meant I'd be, sorry, the dog is under here digging away at her bed. She has a little bed under my table. What are you doing? Forgetting, yeah, that I'd be straight into the heel flap and gusset by doing that, but that's okay. So I got to the hospital. I had already done my ribbing. In the time that I was there, I managed to do my heel flap and gusset. I've done all my gusset decreases and I am 5 rounds into the foot, which means I've only got 37 to go before I do my toes, which is insane. I was there for 2 hours, I think it was. So A, that shows how quickly these socks knit up, and B, that shows how long I was waiting just to get 4 stitches removed and an x-ray taken, which I didn't even know I was having. I didn't even know I was having an x-ray today. So there you go, something new and exciting to do today. But yeah, those are the socks I've been working on. They'll be finished probably by tomorrow or the day after. Not that I should be knitting on them because I still haven't finished my test knit, guys. Oh my God. So I am doing I'll just reach back to my pattern, the Twisted T-shirt by the Little Wolf Knits. I am still working on my raglan increases, the first section, and it's so frustrating because I thought I would have them done. But the problem is that every first round, I'm increasing, which means every time I get back to that round again, I have more stitches than I did the last time, which is frustrating. And I'm increasing like 16 times before I'm done with that. Not 16 times, sorry, no, so 16 lots of increases, and there is, I'm just counting, a 1, 2, 8 increases, I think, 8 stitch increase each time. So yeah, I'm a bit tangled. So this is how it's looking. I couldn't even tell you what the front is. Hold on. That's my sleeve. Oh, that's my front. There you go. That's why I put the rabbit on the front. There we go. So it's getting there. It's just, and obviously with the way it curls while it's on the needles, doesn't help. But yeah, it is getting there. So since last time, I have done that much, which is more than what I'd done the week before, but this is my main priority at the moment. Problem is knitting with the fingering weight yarn, I get tired of doing it over and over, I guess. So every now and then I switch back to something bulky, or those socks, or just anything else, quite frankly. It's just so I can have a break from knitting with the fingering yarn, because while it is beautiful, it is my first garment out of fingering yarn and it's taking such a long time. So I need to dedicate some time specifically for that. So my DK Shorty socks were Ecstatic by Liz from Yarns by the Bay. This is Wisteria, the purple is Wisteria from Yarns by the Bay as well. And this is Fruit Tingle Cocktail by Jokamamo Textiles. So everything will be down below. You might have to physically search for them, like their website. I will put their website there, or their whatever there. But you might have to physically search for it, because I haven't figured out how to like link things yet. So that's fine. Only other thing I'm working on was actually a restart. I had to restart my Ursa sweater by Jacqueline Ceislak, because I tried to fix up how I had picked up all the stitches and just be able to knit down from the sleeve split, but I couldn't figure it out. I had completely stuffed it up, so I ripped it all back, which was actually really therapeutic, by the way, because all the little mistakes I'd made along the way, it was really satisfying to see them disappear. And I have restarted it. I'm only like, I feel like I'm only 8 rows away from joining in the round. So I'm still knitting flat at the moment. I don't think I showed it to you flat last time I was doing it. I feel like my dog's just, no, she's good. I thought she'd run off with something that she was supposed to have. I'm doing it so much neater this time around. I just absolutely love it. I can feel like I can see my half brioche stitches so much clearer, so much more defined. I've really nailed the left and right leaning increases. So, sorry, she's been napping all afternoon, so now she's gonna go crazy. So yeah, it just looks a lot neater and I'm absolutely in love with it. It's, the afternoon sun's not helping right now, but it is absolutely stunning. It's being all blown out. So this is just in a charcoal colorway from Bendigo Woollen Mills of their classic 12 ply. So it's just a 100% wool. Hi Thunderpaws. My gosh, she's amazing. She had her second vaccination on Monday and everyone at the vet loved her. She got stolen to go out the back for cuddles because they couldn't believe how adorable she is. Sorry, that is not a rude sound. She has a pig. Can I borrow that for a second, please? It's this. She was terrified of this when we got it for her, and now she loves it. She's obsessed. Do you want to go get it? Off you go. She's just as bad as having a kid, I swear. So yeah, I'm working on that. That's kind of my treat for getting through a good section of my test knit, because I can't wait for this to be finished. That's all I'm working on at the moment. I'm just trying to get through these 3 things so I can get them done. Once I finish these socks, I'll probably start it on my second sock that I need to do for my daughter, the ones I was doing for myself in hospital, and turned out they were too small. I'll knit her the second one so she can have a nice warm pair of home socks, because we need to stop using our heater so much. A, it's not efficient, and B, our gas bill is astronomical. So I actually don't have the heater on today because it's such a beautiful day, and I just sat on the blanket under a couch. I sat on a blanket under the couch. That's exactly what I did. No, I sat on the couch under a blanket, and with the dog on top of me, I get nice and warm. I've got a nice black tea today. Oh my God. It's the Dilmah Rose with French Vanilla. Everyone says it tastes like Turkish Delight. It smells like Turkish Delight to me, but it doesn't taste like it. I really like it though. So thank you to Mel from Down Under Dye for getting me into that one, because she sent it with one of my purchases, one of my many purchases, and I haven't stopped drinking it since. She's just absolutely nuts. So that's whips out of the way. I have no finished objects. I guess I will show you some of the beautiful things. I haven't gotten any deliveries this week, guys. I don't know what's wrong with me. I do. My daughter's 4th birthday is coming up, so all yarn purchases have been put on hold. Plus, I'm paying off advent calendars. So I ordered a Rainbow and Sprinkles one, which wasn't a lot of money, so that was great. I've ordered the Fortune Yarn Co. one, which I'm paying off in $50 installments, so that's fine. And I just ordered the Down Under Dye one, so I'm doing this split payment of $75. and 75, I think it is, or whatever it is, 70 or 70, I can't remember. But yeah, I've split it. So because I did those, I'm trying not to spend any more money. Jazzy, hey, can you stop oinking the pig, please? Whoa, that was a little Jazzy quake. But these are things that I got delivered semi-recently that, you know how I said I had too much to show you last week? It would have just been a massive segment on bought things, and I didn't want it to be like that. So the first thing I wanted to show you was this stunning avocado bag. Mel from Down Under Dyers, see there's her tag. She started making bags. And of course I'm avocado obsessed. And so she offered to let me purchase this one before it went into a shop type of thing. And of course I said yes, because it matches. I've got a face mask and a sleep mask and a scrunchie that has this exact same fabric. So now I have 2 avocado bags and I'm a little bit obsessed. So what I love about Mel's bags is, if you'll notice the top, this is kind of split. So it's not just one big opening. It's got a smaller opening here, which still expands to the thing in the bag. But when I pull the string, I've never had this before. It all completely closes up, perfect. But when I open it like this, I have like 2 little side bits, which I feel like I can feed my yarn out of. I don't know if that was the design purpose, but I think that's what I'm going to be using it for. But it's absolutely beautiful. It's so well made. I love how wide the bottom is. Look how big that is. I'll be able to fit so many cakes on the bottom of that, so that's great. Like yarn cakes, not actual cakes. I forget sometimes that the language we use is very specific to knitting, but we're using words that already have a purpose. It's one of my biggest frustrations about the English language actually, is there's so many letter and sound combinations that we could come up with. And it's like they got lazy and decided, well, we'll just use a word that is spelt the same, sounds the same, means something completely different. Okay, we just can't be bothered. I am trying to think of an example right now, and well, the word yarn, for example. This is yarn. Who decided that telling a story or chatting about things was also going to be called a yarn? Why not choose another word? I don't mind because it kind of works in with like the whole thing that I do, but it still seems a bit odd that you wouldn't come up with a completely separate word. I also am not a huge fan of how we have multiple words that mean the same thing. Like yarning means the same thing as storytelling, or yeah, it just seems a bit superfluous to me. Why? It's so unnecessary. That tea is really nice. All right, for yarn by the Jane. Oh my god. One day this week, I'm going to do something really stupid and go to sleep. I even feel like I just said one day this week, I'm going to do something really stupid and go to sleep at a decent time so that my brain is not just mud. Yarn by Jane. Unfortunately, she decided to stop dyeing and close up shop. So naturally, I jumped on to buy some skeins because Yarn by Jane was one of my first indie dye purchases. And I still have some of her beautiful yarn. I have, oh, it's up in my shelves, but I have this stunning colorway called Harlequin, and I just can't bring myself to knit it into anything because I just love how it looks and it's so pretty just sitting there. So yes, I grabbed a few of these. It is the Marigold colorway, her 4-ply sock yarn, 100% superwash merino, so not nylon, which means I will be able, this is probably going to be a garment since I bought, I think I have enough there for a garment. So there's 5 of them, so that should be enough for a garment. Even though here I am complaining about knitting sock yarn into a garment. Oh. Maybe it could be another twisted tea. We'll have to wait and see. Liz from Yarns by the Bay. I'm obsessed with her yarn and how quickly it arrives at my doorstep. And she does free postage. This is her cassowary color. I can't even remember if I showed this one already. I feel like I didn't. But yeah, here it is. It's absolutely beautiful. Right up my alley with all those colors. I think another reason I've stopped buying yarn is because I keep buying a lot of the same stuff. I'm not pushing myself out of my comfort zone. So I think I'm going to do wool swap for a while and get some things out of my comfort zone. And yeah, I'm gonna change like my color preferences to any color they're happy to give me, because I need to stop buying greens and purples. Speaking of greens and purples, look at this. Marie from Obsession Yarns, this stunning, my daughter actually picked this. This is her Psycho sock set. So 4-ply sock set, 80% Australian merino, 20% nylon. I bought 2 of these because I'm going to use one for a giveaway. And the reason I did that is because I found out I was getting surgery, and my daughter picked this and I realized it was called Psycho. And it really resonated with me because when I hurt myself, I felt like I knew there was something wrong, but the doctors at the emergency hospital didn't really want to listen to me. And it made me feel like it was all in my head and I was being an absolute psycho and a bit of a sook. So when I saw this, I was like, well, I'm going to use that for a giveaway to prove that I'm not a psycho. I did actually need a lot of stuff done to my ankle because I completely stuffed it up. So yeah, not a psycho, but here I have a psycho sock set. I'm not sure when I'm going to do that. I'm thinking the 6-week mark. Thunder Paws is back. When I'm possibly going to get my moon boot off, because it is also driving me a bit crazy and making me into a bit of a psycho because it's so heavy and so uncomfortable and I hate wearing the damn thing. So yeah, look out, because there will be a giveaway with this. I just need to find a cute little bag or some stitch markers or something to go with it. So yeah, whips, pretty things. I guess, I can't believe it. It's only been 16 minutes. That's how little I have to show at the moment. I should have so much to show you. It's the first week of school holidays. Admittedly, it's only Tuesday of the first week of school holidays, but I feel like I should still have more to show. It is starting to get dark and I'm starting to lose light, so I will just make this a quick chat, I think. Not a long yarn today. So I've already mentioned I got my stitches out this morning. I still have to have my moon boot on until I go back on the 27th of July to go get all that assessed and everything. But I have physio on Thursday and I'm going to ask about crutches because I haven't been using them much in the house. Sometimes by the late afternoon I start to get a bit tired and it hurts to put a lot of weight. It doesn't hurt, it just makes me, I'm just slower and less mobile if I'm putting all my weight onto the moon boot. So I use my crutches then. But yeah, I'm hoping my physio will say I can start doing maybe short walks around the block, even with my crutches, that's fine. Because Jazzy, having had her second vaccination, she's allowed to start doing short walks. We're just not allowed to go to dog parks or anything like that. I'm hanging for a walk. I've gained so much weight since doing this injury because I used to be a runner and I did drop off a bit at the end of last year and stuff. Actually, during our second lockdown was a bit of a struggle, so I kind of stopped. I was a bit sporadic and but I can barely walk at the moment, let alone run, and it's been 11 weeks of a lot of inactivity and I'm just chomping at the bit to get moving again. So I'm hoping he'll give me the okay to start doing some light exercises as long as I wear my boot. I'm not going to be doing like CrossFit or anything like that, or even going on the treadmill. It'll just be walks with my crutches outside with the dog, just to get moving again. I've got to do something. I've never been this moon-faced before. Start calling me Luna. So, which is fine. Like, I'm not criticizing myself for this because it happens. You get injured and stop being so active. Things happen. But I would like to start trying to reverse it if my physio says I can. So that would be nice. Eating less chocolate and feeling less sorry for myself might also help, but we'll start with the walking. Actually, what else has been? Oh, Jasmine. She's such a monkey. Would you like to see how big she's gotten? Jazzy, come here. I don't know if she's going to come to me. She might think it's playtime. Come here. Oh, no, she's trying to jump on me. Come on. Oh, that was her head on the table. You're not supposed to jump, you silly dog. Oh, there you go. Say hi. You say, oh, not my earring. Say hi. Not the yarn either. Say hi. Oh, I know you love kisses, don't you? She's such a little darling. Did they love you at the vets? Oh, right in the mouth. All right, she is this big now. I can't hold her in one arm like I could before. So the vet isn't 100% sure how big she's going to get, that they think she might be like a, not a full lab size, but like a smallish lab with short legs. I was like, yeah, she's definitely going to have short legs. You're not a long-legged gal, are you? No, you're not a leggy lass. She's starting to do flying leaps now. Like she can get up on our recliners by herself if she like runs out at full pelt and takes a flying leap. She's, yeah, sleeping through the night, which is amazing. My husband's finally getting some sleep because I'm not getting up to her because I have to get up, put the boot on, take her outside, she comes back in through the doggy door, come back in, take the boot off, get back into bed. No, not happening. You can hop back down, baby. Okay. So yeah, my daughter is having a sleepover with her nana tonight. My eldest is. The youngest isn't. She's not a great sleeper. And I'm a bit worried that she'll wake up screaming at 3 a.m. in the morning, which she does quite frequently, and it will just be hell for them. So my 6-year-old's enjoying the fact that she gets to go have some alone time. She's like, oh, can't wait to have some time to myself. I was like, okay, because your life's so stressful, go for it. Really? A squeaky toy right now? I mean, what choice do you have? All your toys are squeaky. What have I been watching? I binged something called Sanditon on ABC iView. Oh my God, it was so good. I love like period dramas. I've also been watching Woolly Witchcraft. Oh my God, this woman is amazing. Her name's Brogan, and I'm obsessed. So I kind of want to cast on a love note. Stop, Jazz, from watching her. I'm gonna take the donut. Give me the donut. She doesn't want to give me the donut. Oh, you're a tease. That's rude. Donut. I've also been watching Little Monkeys and Me. I think I mentioned that last week. I'm going to do the Friends Like Flowers shawl, I think, for the Across the Pond shawl cal, which will be fun. Or I might just have to hunt through my, oh my God, Jasmine, stop with the table. I might have to go through my 52 weeks of shawls and pick another one because there's so many pretty ones in there. Maybe this could even be a shawl, I'm not sure, although this would make a very pretty shawl too. And I also have a colorway from Stitchcraft and Wizardry that my husband got me for Christmas, which I always intended to make into a shawl, so it could even be that one. I think it depends on the pattern, because I feel like really beautiful lace ones don't need like different color variation in it. I feel like they're better with solids or tonals, so we'll wait and see. I have so much dream knitting going on, but I need to get these projects done first. I have like patterns just piled up here on my stand waiting for me to knit them, and I just need to get through these ones first. I could have 1,000,001 cast-ons, like wouldn't be unlike me to have tons of cast-ons, but if I do that, I'm going to be very distracted from the test knit, and I really do need to get that done by the 14th of July, I believe, so it's only 2 weeks away. I really need to get cracking. So I've got 2 podcasts left to show it to you. So here's my goal. If I put this out into the universe, it's going to get done. By next week, by next podcast, next Tuesday, I would like to definitely be separated for the sleeves. I think I'm going to do that thing where you separate for the sleeves and then knit the sleeves. So by next week, I would like to have separated for the sleeves and knit the sleeves. And then all I have left to do is the body and the ribbing. And then I'll be done. So that'd be great. So I think I'm going to do that, because my only concern I have is about the arms fitting. I'm pretty sure all this is going to fit. Worried about the arms. My arms are disproportionately big. So, like, everything else is in proportion. It's very, like, I'm overweight and quite a tall, large person, but everything's in proportion except for my arms. For some reason, they've always just been, woo, here I am. No matter what size I've been, there's just been like arms. And that's fine. That's my body. Can't do a thing about the way that is designed. So yeah, I figure if I do that first, because I don't want to finish the body, put it on, figure out like the sleeve size and go, oh, well, that's way too small. Shoot, what am I going to do? I'd rather sort that out first because it's my only area of concern. So address it first, get it out of the way. I think that's going to be it, guys. I somehow managed to talk for 10 minutes, even though it's supposed to be short yarn. My defense, there was dog interruptions. Get out of that, Jazzy. She tucks the broom all the time. All right, I'm going to go get my Littly. We're gonna have tacos for dinner and enjoy a little mummy bunny night. So that'll be delightful. I can't wait for that. I hope you all have a wonderful week and I will see you next week with sleeves. I'm putting it out there, it has to be done. If I be really over enthusiastic and energetic about it, it will get done. Until then, I'm sending so much love and thoughts, and if I could, I would send you all skeins of yarn. For people that are in lockdowns, I'm so sorry you're going through this. I know it absolutely sucks. And if you need anything, please, please, please email me, DM me on Instagram, whatever. You can find me as Bookshooksandyarn on Instagram, and my email will be down below. It's just bookshooksyarn@gmail.com. So if you need anything, please just message me, leave a comment. I will reply. I do need to get better at replying to my messages on here. I kind of stalled a little bit when I did the giveaway because I was like, I can't comment on the comments on the giveaway because then I'll mess up when I go to randomly select a comment. But anyway, I hope you all have a wonderful week. Try and get as much crafting and stuff done as you can that makes you feel happy. Look after yourself emotionally, physically, mentally. I know it's so tough on you guys at the moment because all of that's important and so are you. Bye.